We all love Al, including the audience. Do you guys have your favorite Al Roker story?
Oh, I have a lot.
Well, I don't know if some of them are appropriate for morning. But I will say this about Mr. Roker, and Savannah alluded to it there as well. Al was the very first person who sort of put his arms around me when I started appearing on this show. And I'll never forget that, because we've all been in the business long enough to know that there are two different kinds of people, I would argue, in this business. The people who, when the little red light on the camera goes off, they're a different person. Not Al Roker. The Al Roker you get on TV is the same Al Roker you get when the camera's off. And one more thing, and I think this is something that should be shared as well. There are battles occasionally that have to be waged off camera. Al Roker doesn't shy away from those. He shows up and he will have uncomfortable conversations sometimes with management and others. And Al Roker has a clear sense of right and wrong and is not afraid to share that clear sense of right and wrong. I love you for that.
Okay, we're going to get to everybody's memories, but first, there are few people in the world that love you more than we do. But we've heard from all of these messages from other people. Now we have to hear from your family.
Hey Dad, wishing you a congratulations all the way from Paris. I can't believe you've been at NBC for 40 years. That's literally twice my age. Congrats!
Hey honey, we just want to wish you a huge, huge, huge family congratulations on your 40-year anniversary.
A huge feat.
We won't tell anybody that your secret is you keep chasing all these storms so they can't track you down and try to fire you. But congratulations, wow, what a huge feat. I can't believe 40 years in one place. Wow, who does that anymore? I guess you do. Congratulations.
Love you.
The reason why we were all weeping is because when you saw your son and your wife's face, the tears that came to your eyes, you love them more than anything, and well, also barbecue. So earlier this morning, we gave you cake, but you know what? You don't like cake. You like barbecue.
Oh, I love barbecue.
So we've decided to get your favorite Hill Country barbecue and some special guests.
Party keeps going. Oh, man. Wow.
Oh, my God. Just
Actually, I think we're gonna put it over here. Sorry.
yeah, we're gonna come sit.
All right. Let's go.
Wow. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Now we're talking.
Now we're
you guys
talking.
come back. This is a party for us all.
Exactly. Now, there's not a lot of keto-friendly stuff here,
Well,
but
no,
I
there's
think
sausage.
something.
Thank goodness.
There's brisket. Well, there's a lot of meat.
Wow.
Oh,
Yum.
man, this is
This
fantastic.
is a party for us all.
Oh, my gosh.
thank
Now,
you.
my pass from ABC News expires in 5 minutes.
Oh, no.
Let's eat fast.
Yes.
My pass from school.
Oh, that's right.
I have
wanna
to say to your family, Al, Deborah and Nick, thank you for sharing this wonderful man with us, because I know he gives NBC a lot of his time. Al has referred to me as his work wife. I'm sure you've heard that before.
Yeah, I have. I'm okay with it, though,
And it's
because I like
mostly
you so
because
much.
it's mostly because I get his weird jokes, and not many people do. So I love that I can actually figure out the way your mind is ticking. And Al, you know, the special thing that sticks out to me is when I had Calvin, and the way you looked at Nick when he walked in today, and you had tears in your eyes, is instantly how I felt about Calvin. And you were the first person to come and meet Calvin. And you held him, and he just looked so comfortable in your arm, and then he pooped his diaper. And I said,
That's what we have in common also.
I can't
was
wait
that
to
comfortable.
tell Calvin what he did to Al Roker, but you are just such a special person, and you guys know that.
Well, he's so, I think, enthralled with this family. And, you know, he obviously loves his family, but he loves this family. And it's always such a joy. I mean, when you're on the phone and you're laughing at his jokes, I'm like, great, then I don't have to, like...
And we don't either.
Funny. But,
you know what else? He's taught us all about how to put family first. And I know that y'all feel this. I mean, we have little kids, the four of us, and we watch how you look at your kids with such pride and talk. Every morning he comes in, Deborah and I went on a date night. But y'all feel that, right?
it's really lovely. And I have to tell you, it was killing Leela not to be here. But when she sent the video, it was so great. But he calls Leela in the morning because she's in Paris, right? So with the time difference, and when I call her every now and again, she goes, yeah, I already talked to Dad. We FaceTime this morning at 3 a.m. your time and, you know, whatever. So you're very connected to your children.
Courtney just started a new phase of her career.
So she couldn't be here today.
Well, we only have a few seconds left, but I will say, you know, one thing we all admire, you as well, for holding it down. We know, you guys both have to multitask. We remember Dylan and I were talking about the night of Waitress musical, his opening night. She was there making sure we were okay. I'm sure you were just as nervous as we were, but you were there. You took charge, and it was just such a moment. And it was an example of how Al, as much as we're talking about the fact that he's been here for 40 years, he's still doing new things, Broadway and productions and production companies. So when I say you were a trailblazer, I mean it in every sense of the word.
Amen.
Nobody does
Isn't it cool that we got to grow up watching Al Roker?
Yes.
And now we get to work with Al Roker.
That's the depressing part. Not only were you all not alive, but I'm like the same age as your parents.
But you know what? My grandparents, one of my favorite memories is watching that. No, you're not the same age as my grandparents. Jeez. My favorite memory is when you hugged my grandma. It was something that meant a lot, and she loved you.